If you love the look of a full garden but hate how expensive plants are, then this video is for you. Gardening isn't my typical content, but saving money is, so if that's something that interests you, just hit that follow button. Propagating plants that you or your neighbors already have is great for two reasons. The first one is because outside of sweat equity, it is completely free. And the second one is because this is a great way to gauge what plants do well in your area based on your soil, your lighting conditions, and your growing zone. So it completely takes the guesswork and trial and error out of growing a beautiful, eye-catching full garden, and who doesn't love free plants? A few summers ago, our neighbor was kind enough to gift us 4 clippings from their sedum plant, and we were able to propagate these 4 incredibly healthy sedum bushes for our garden for free. 2 years ago, we put these arbovitas along our back property line with the plan of adding hydrangeas in between each tree so that it would just create a beautiful full effect. But as you can imagine, this was a really expensive endeavor. Last spring, I purchased the hydrangeas from an online greenhouse and I paid $29 a piece for them. I was a little bit disappointed at how small the plants arrived, but that's on me for not reading the description. So I decided to immediately propagate 10 more with strong stems that I had from the plants we ordered. This is one of the ones I propagated last year, and it's actually doing almost just as well as the ones that we purchased last spring because they were such small saplings. This process does take a little bit of patience, and this is a good example of it. At the end of last summer, I did decide to propagate some of our big leaf hydrangeas in hopes that I could get them to root just enough that I could plant them in the fall and they would come back. This was the stick that was left in the ground when I planted them after they died back in the fall, but as you can see, I will eventually, with some patience and tender love and care, have a beautiful hydrangea. Same with this section of our garden back here. These are 2 that I did late last summer, and they are both coming back. It'll just take a little while until they're beautiful, strong, huge, healthy hydrangeas full of blooms, and all for free. Let me know if you guys want me to make another video about the steps that I take to propagate my plants.